Do not use this. Hi guys, Kim here with Like Tesla. So we've done a lot of videos now covering solar and the Powerwall, and we've learned so much in the process, but there are still few things about solar that really surprised us. Like, will solar panels ever be viable on cars? Well, Elon seems to think so, and how quickly the tech is evolving. So here are some of the most fascinating facts about solar that you may not know. Our sponsor this week is Wonder Capital. They allow individuals like yourself to invest in solar energy projects. Your investment provides financing to offset the upfront costs to encourage going solar. As an investor, you can earn up to 7.5% annually while diversifying your portfolio and helping in the fight against climate change. To learn more, go to wondercapital.com/liketesla. So we already know that the upfront cost for going solar is a big hurdle, but did you know that for 4 out of 5 Americans, going solar is completely out of their hands? Roughly 80% of people in the US, around 250 million, cannot install rooftop solar whether they want to or not. Maybe they rent or they have an HOA that restricts it like us, but we're fighting it. It's a huge hurdle. Millions just don't have a suitable roof or don't face the right direction for optimum sun exposure. You've got trees, you've got tall buildings, a gloomy climate is a major issue to the vast majority that wants to go solar.
Check it out. They went with the solar panels on the roof.
Okay, let's talk about solar on cars. People always ask us, why doesn't your EV have a solar roof to generate extra energy? Simply put, it's just not worth it. Take the Model S, for example. It has a roof area of about 10 square meters. Now, flexible or moldable solar panels, ones that could be used on car rooftops, have an efficiency rating of about 120 watts per square meter, so the max output would be around 1200 watts. Meaning, parked in the sun for 8 hours, you would generate around 9600 watt hours of energy in that day. A 100D holds 100,000 watt hours of energy. So that means it would take 10 full days parked in the sun under ideal weather conditions to charge from empty to full. And the Carmo Referral, which we saw firsthand a couple of months ago, became the first production car in US history to have a solar roof which directly charges the car's main battery pack. Now, you guys have seen Elon hint about the possibility of a solar roof on the Model 3? Well, that brings us to our next fascinating fact about ridiculous gains in solar efficiency in recent years. From 1960 until just a couple of years ago, solar panel efficiency, or how much the sun's light is transferred into energy, had only improved slightly, from 14% efficiency in 1960 to only 18% by 2015. By 1992, University of South Florida had cracked a 15.85% efficiency in thin film cells. And then 2 decades later, in 2012, Solar Frontier announced a slight bump in efficiency, and in June 2015, First Solar broke the 18% barrier, but look what happened from October 2015 to present. In that month, Solar City announced a 22% efficient panel. That same month, Panasonic announces a 22.5% panel, and it just takes off from there. Better efficiency means more power in less space and fewer materials used per watt, which is better for the planet. By the way, there's a misconception that it requires more energy to manufacture solar panels than it produces. Well, in a recent study by the National Renewable Energy Lab, they conclusively showed that all forms of solar will generate a positive return of energy within 4 years. Monocrystalline panels have a payback period of 2 years. Poly panels have an 18-month positive energy payback period. And for thin film panels, it only takes 12 months of service to generate a positive return on energy. People always ask us, if I get solar, how much will I actually be decreasing my carbon footprint? The amount is incredible. Rooftop solar can reduce the amount of pollution by 100 tons of CO2 in its lifetime, and that includes the amount of energy that it took to produce the solar panels themselves. That's about twice as fast to offset CO2 than just driving an EV that's being charged from the grid. But did you know that in order to power the entire planet's energy needs from the sun, you only need 191,000 square miles of land to do it? That's only about 1/4% of land area on Earth. Here's another way to look at it. The teal box represents the size of solar array needed to power an average US state. The The red box is the size of solar array you need to power the entire US. And lastly, the blue box represents 191,000 square miles of land needed to power the entire planet's energy needs. While making some of our solar videos, we discovered that our state of Georgia actually has a 10 kilowatt limit on residential solar arrays. We met with so many people that wanted to show us their incredible solar setups, but they were over that limit. It's sad that there's a cap on the amount of green energy you can produce. We hope that you enjoyed watching this video, learned a few things, and found the facts as fascinating as we did. Thanks for watching. 4 out of 5 Americans going solar is completely out of their hands. Let me try it again. I didn't like the way I did the beginning. 250 million cannot install rooftop solar. Why is my tongue not rolling? Do not use this. Millions just don't have a suitable roof or don't fest about a solar roof. From 1960 until a couple of years ago, Solar City announced a 22.04% efficient panel.
Don't sound so excited.
But it's Solar City. Okay. Thanks for the love, guys. And remember, if you're buying an S or an X, please use our referral code for free unlimited supercharging. And if you enjoy our videos, be sure to like and comment. It all tells YouTube to share our videos with others, spreading the word of sustainability and EVs. Thanks for watching.